Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan confirmed to be partners now planning marriage. Inside the love story that shook the industry and the secret moments that led to the big reveal. In a moment that has left fans gasping, crying, celebrating and questioning everything they thought they knew, two of China's most beloved stars, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, have officially confirmed their partnership and revealed they are now planning a private yet deeply meaningful marriage ceremony. What began as whispered rumors among loyal fans has now blossomed into one of the most powerful love stories the entertainment world has ever witnessed. The news broke earlier today when a mysterious countdown post appeared on both their official Weibo pages. With no words, only a glowing red heart and the number 3, fans immediately went into detective mode. Within hours, the countdown reached 1 and both accounts posted a single sentence that sent shockwaves across every platform. Yes, it is true. We are each other's home. Just 7 words, and yet the entire world stopped. Within minutes, hashtags like Wang Xiao wedding and love wins in China began trending at record speed. Social media servers reportedly slowed down under the weight of millions of fans rushing to see the posts for themselves. And then came the second bombshell, a joint video. Filmed in a breathtaking mountain villa overlooking a lake so still it looked like glass, the video showed Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan walking hand in hand through a forest trail. The soft sound of leaves crunching beneath their feet, the golden sunlight filtering through the trees, and the quiet harmony between them created a scene so intimate and pure it moved viewers to tears. Then, they stopped in a clearing. Yibo turned to Xiao Zhan, smiled, and said, "We hid because we were scared of losing everything. But love like this deserves to be seen." Xiao Zhan nodded, eyes shining with emotion, and added, "Now we are done hiding. Let the world know we chose each other." The video ended with the words "Forever starts now" written in delicate calligraphy over the image of the two stars leaning into one another, laughing softly as the wind danced through the trees. Fans and celebrities alike have erupted in joy and emotion. Within an hour, high-profile stars like Li Xian, Yang Zi, Bai Jingting and Liu Haoran posted messages of support. International names like BTS's RM and BLACKPINK's Rosé also sent love and admiration, praising the courage and sincerity shown by the two beloved actors. But how did we get here? What happened behind the scenes that turned a strong on-screen friendship into one of the most powerful romances the industry has ever seen? Insiders are now coming forward with never-before-heard stories. One particularly emotional moment was recalled by a longtime assistant who worked with both actors during the filming of The Untamed. There was a day on set when Yibo got injured during a stunt, the assistant shared. Everyone was panicking, but Xiao Zhan dropped everything and ran to him. He held his hand the whole time, whispering to him to stay calm. That was the day I saw something shift between them. They were no longer just co-stars. They were each other's anchor. As their careers exploded in popularity, the two stars maintained their closeness but kept their private relationship carefully hidden. Fans noticed the way their eyes lit up around each other, the soft smiles shared during interviews, the quiet comfort in their silences. But no one could have imagined the depth of what they were building behind closed doors. According to a source close to Xiao Zhan, the turning point came 2 years ago during a brief hiatus from acting. The pair reportedly took a private trip to Iceland, disguised and almost unrecognizable beneath layers of winter clothing. There, surrounded by the northern lights and endless snow-covered silence, they made a promise to each other. They said if they could survive another year in the spotlight without losing each other, the source said, they would make it permanent. And now, they are making good on that promise. Preparations for their private ceremony are already underway. While the couple plans to keep the actual date and location secret, some details have been leaked. A small guest list of only their closest friends and family. A ceremony beneath a canopy of cherry blossoms in spring. Music composed by a mutual friend and performed live. Matching rings engraved with their favorite quote from The Untamed, "If fate allows, I will follow you through all lives." But even as fans and fellow celebrities shower them with love, there is also inevitable backlash. A conservative portion of the industry has responded with silence and skepticism. Some contracts have reportedly been suspended. One brand even paused their campaign involving one of the stars, only to reverse the decision hours later after facing intense criticism from global fans. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, however, remain unfazed. In a recent interview recorded just days before their announcement, Yibo was asked what love meant to him. His answer, now seen in a new light, was simple. Love is what gives you peace at night and strength in the morning. If you find it, you protect it with everything you have. Xiao Zhan, when asked what he valued most in a relationship, answered just as calmly. Loyalty, patience, and someone who sees through your silence. These were not just rehearsed lines. These were reflections of something real, something rare, something true. Industry experts are now calling this the most transformative moment in the history of Chinese entertainment. Not because of fame, not because of rebellion, but because two people dared to live authentically in a world that demands silence. The ripples of this announcement are already being felt across Asia and beyond. LGBTQ advocates are praising the couple's courage. Young fans who have long battled with identity and self-acceptance are writing letters of thanks. And for once, the headlines are not filled with scandal or regret, but with love, bold and fearless love. So what is next for Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan? According to their joint studio statement, the two plan to take a short break from filming to focus on their relationship and future plans. They are already exploring joint business ventures and hope to one day open a creative center for young performers and artists struggling with mental health and identity. They are also planning a special project together, a documentary about their journey, from anonymity to stardom, from co-stars to soulmates. In a world that often punishes honesty and punishes difference, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have not just made history, they have created a legacy. Their story is not a publicity stunt. It is not a marketing strategy. It is a reminder that love, when it is real, can survive anything. And as the sun sets on this unforgettable day, one thing is certain, forever has officially begun. Just when the world thought it could not be more shocked by the news of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan confirming their romantic partnership and plans for marriage, a tidal wave of fresh controversies, secret histories, and emotional twists has taken the internet by storm. The day after their now legendary announcement and their heartfelt video in the forest, a former talent agent who once worked under the same management as both stars came forward with what fans are calling the relationship timeline they never saw coming. According to this insider, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan had secretly broken up not once, but twice over the last 3 years. The first split reportedly happened during a particularly intense filming schedule when both stars were under pressure from producers, brand deals, and endless public scrutiny. They were both exhausted emotionally, the agent explained. They had to smile for cameras while their personal lives were collapsing. There was a moment during a red carpet event where they walked past each other without even making eye contact. That was the night Xiao Zhan flew out of the country alone. What the public saw was two flawless stars glowing under the spotlight. What really happened behind the scenes was heartbreak, silence, and tears in private hotel rooms. But the second breakup, according to this source, was even more dramatic. They had a huge fight during a fashion shoot in Paris, the agent revealed. Xiao Zhan wanted to come forward with the relationship. Wang Yibo, ever cautious, wanted to wait. They stopped talking for months. Nobody knew if they would ever find their way back to each other. It was not until late last year that the stars reconnected during an award show rehearsal. A leaked backstage photo, never confirmed until now, shows Xiao Zhan reaching out to straighten Wang Yibo's jacket collar just seconds before they walked on stage. That one quiet gesture is now being viewed as the moment the ice finally melted. Since then, the two began rebuilding their bond in total secrecy. No paparazzi shots. No online hints. Only private text messages, video calls, and late-night meetings in hidden villas around Hangzhou and Chengdu. But the biggest twist yet arrived earlier this morning when a private diary entry, believed to be written by Xiao Zhan, was leaked online by a former roommate of his from university. The page, dated just months before the announcement, reads, "I do not care about fame. I care about sleeping next to someone who knows my fears and still chooses to stay. If the world rejects us, I will still choose him. Always." The post was deleted minutes later, but the internet never forgets. Fans quickly screenshot and shared it worldwide, sparking hashtags like Xiaozhan Diary and He Chose Love to trend in over 50 countries. Meanwhile, news of their secret island ceremony has sent shockwaves not just through fan communities, but through the entire Chinese media industry. Yes, you read that right, the couple is said to have already tied the knot in an intimate symbolic ceremony held on a remote island in Southeast Asia. Sources close to the couple claim the ceremony took place under a waterfall at sunset, with only 7 close friends in attendance. The couple wore simple linen outfits, exchanged handwritten vows, and performed a traditional unity ritual involving white candles and seashells they collected themselves from the beach. One guest, who spoke anonymously, described the moment. There were no photographers, no speeches. Just 2 people crying as they promised forever. It was the most real thing I have ever seen. They did not need a stage. They only needed each other. But not everyone is celebrating. Several media networks in China have allegedly pulled planned appearances involving either star. At least 2 sponsors have placed marketing campaigns on hold, waiting for the storm to pass. Behind the scenes, pressure is reportedly mounting on management agencies to take a stance, support their stars, or distance themselves. And then came a new wave of controversy. A veteran director known for his conservative views posted a cryptic message late last night that sent the industry into chaos. It read, "Talent is wasted when personal lives become political statements. Some stars forget who they are." Fans were quick to retaliate. Thousands flooded his page with comments defending Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, calling his post outdated and tone-deaf. "He is not forgetting who he is," one fan wrote. "He is finally being who he always was." Amidst the outrage, support is growing even stronger. A global fan movement called Project Forever Starts now has launched in over 20 countries. Fans are organizing charity events, art exhibits, and tribute videos celebrating not only the couple's love, but also the message of courage and authenticity they represent. A popular fashion designer based in Milan revealed that Xiao Zhan has commissioned custom rings embedded with 2 stones, sapphire and jade, symbolizing strength and peace. The rings are expected to be part of a future ceremony that will be more public, more official, and likely more legendary than anything China's entertainment world has ever seen. And yet, even in the eye of the storm, the couple remains serene. In a rare audio clip shared by a friend, Xiao Zhan can be heard laughing during a private dinner, saying, "They will talk. Let them. We will live. That is louder." Wang Yibo reportedly responded with a soft chuckle and a single word, "Together." The world is now watching more closely than ever. This is no longer just a celebrity romance. This is a revolution in real time. 2 stars who broke the mold. 2 men who chose truth over convenience. 2 hearts who are rewriting the rules of what love looks like in the public eye. As industry giants hold emergency meetings behind closed doors, and fans prepare banners and light shows around the globe, one thing is certain: Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan are not stepping back. They are stepping into the light. Together.